You guys all remember this, right? We were looking at how Amazon options were going to trade before earnings, and now we're going to look at how they trade post earnings and how to use them going forward. You're going to present to Ben, myself, and David. Just want to simulate kind of how it would be if you're at a fun pitching an idea or on a phone call like you're by yourself.
So I'm just going to begin by outright stating what my position and view is, dig into a little bit about the company and the sector, get into some of the quantitative information, and then discuss the qualitative factors behind those quantitative numbers. And then I'll summarize everything at the end.
Okay.
Their net sales in the U.S. and Canada are down 18.6%.
They, in the time of downtrend, have increased their capacity in the frac sand area, which was only 3% of their business up till now.
Closing price of $28.47, no dividend yield, and a total debt to equity of 111.13.
Almost 100% of their warehousing is within 150 miles of manufacturing infrastructure that's attributable to U.S. GDP.
They're also attempting to continue to grow their main markets in the U.S. and Canada, but the biggest upside, in my view, would be just expanding within their new markets that they're trying to enter into.
They were in this business, but they weren't in the retail side of it.
Exactly.
And I think that's where they got hung up.
And they're getting tarnished by that.
And they have.
So that's an opportunity for them.
And I think that's an opportunity that the market doesn't see, that they're generalizing it too much. And I like the revenue growth. They've remained profitable.
Like what is the headline you want to see? What do you want to see from?
Demand grows to the point where one of their idle plants is then reactivated. So that's what I would like to see, where like building permits go up. They're in position to take advantage of an increase of demand.
I like how they make money like 7 ways off of you.
Yeah.
I think that's a really interesting business.
And that's the way I took the concept of the flywheel.
You know, these are real companies. They're not just like tickers and like numbers.
Yeah.
You know, these big investment banks, they have rooms of analysts at their disposal and sell side, research, and they have like so many resources. Well, we don't. We just have ourselves and the internet kind of thing. So you want to try to get into something you had a understanding for as far as the product.
Good.
I think it's good.
All right. Cool. It's definitely a candidate that should go on the watch list. We'll see how earnings come out on Monday, and then we'll reassess the idea from there.
Okay.
Cool.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, I think his process was good, and the way he deducted his analysis, looking kind of top down, was excellent.
There aren't that many competitors, and certainly America First, manufacturing reboot, if you will, all that plays into this story. So I think you have some tailwinds to this.
Definitely consider putting this on. Clearly, I mean, I think it's. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah. Good job.
Good work. Really good work.
He'll accumulate shares over
For a long
months
time.
or years even.
Jennison owns it. They're a good growth investor. So I think you're onto something.
Yeah, I think it could be a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, and you could win on both sides of that trade.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, it's not
In a perfect world.
In a
That's how
perfect
it works.
world. It's hard to get good pure pairs trades, but this one might be a candidate. As Ben says before, it's hard to find pure pairs trades, but if you get one side of it right, it's okay too.
All right, exactly.
Like I said, I think this is the biggest takeaway from this experience is the feedback from qualified individuals that are not just, talking just for conversation's sake. They're actually giving you professional feedback. And of course that benefits, all the decision-making process and what to look out for and things like that.
That is why we're all here, is to find these good ideas and start trading.
All right, well, guys, thank you for all of your trade ideas today. They were great. I think we all have pretty good trade ideas that we can put on our watch list and start thinking about putting our ideas into action going forward.
Yeah, I think they did a You know, as a group, they did a great job. It's like very thorough research. It's kind of typical stuff you'll see at a big fund. You know, this is the type of investigation that analysts do. I mean, it's really that's what they do, right? And I think you know, one thing is you come up with an idea and basically then you want to try to tear it down. You know, say, well, why can this potentially not be a good idea? So, but yeah, they all did a great job, and it's a good process.
In summary, guys, guys did great in the classroom. The only required work you have for the rest of the day is to come to the pool, have a couple drinks, and eat a lot of food at dinner. And other than that, you're off the hook. And I look forward to profiting off of all your trade ideas. Well done.
Hopefully builds to outperformance and therefore, personal wealth.